let me know, is it on? Good evening, everyone. I'd like to declare the meeting open at 6:08 p.m. This meeting is being live streamed. And I'd like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which we're meeting, the Whadjuk people of the Noongar Nation, and pay my respects to elders past, present and emerging. Item 2 is attendance apologies and a leave of absence previously approved. And there are Councillor Ostarzowski. Has he got leave previously approved? No?
Yes, he's on approved leave at the moment.
He's on approved leave. Thank you. And we have Councillor Sutherland deputising. Item 3 is just checking 1 moment. Item 3 is disclosures of interest, and I've been advised by the CEO that we have not received any up in advance. Would anyone like to make a disclosure? No? Okay. Item 4 is announcements by the chairperson. So the 2025-2026 annual return. Councillors were advised that these returns have been distributed electronically. As the annual return period does not conclude until 30 June 2026, it is important that the annual return is to be completed after the financial year end on 30 June 2026. The completed forms are to be returned to the EMRC no later than Wednesday, the 26th of August 2026, and councillors are required to complete their returns as a matter of priority. Failure to lodge the return is a serious breach of the Act. Item 5, response to previous questions taken on notice. There is nil. Item 6, public question time. I haven't been advised of anything received in advance, and no one is in the gallery. Item 7 is applications for leave of absence. So I would like to put in leave from the 27th of June to the 22nd of July inclusive. And yeah.
Okay, I'll put in leave from the Saturday, the 27th of June to Sunday, the 19th of July. Inclusive.
Okay. Anyone else? Councillor Polifka?
1st to 20th of July.
Thank you.
So July the 1st through to July the 20th.
Inclusive.
Inclusive, yes, thank you.
Okay, can I have a mover and seconder? Move Councillor Hamilton, seconded Councillor Sutherland. All those in favour? That is unanimous. Item 8, petitions, deputations and presentations. There are nil. Item 9, confirmation of minutes of previous meetings. May I have a mover and seconder for the minutes of the meeting held on the 28th of May 2026? Move Councillor Hamilton, seconded Deputy Chair. All those in favour? That is unanimous. Item 10, questions by members of which due notice has been given. I've been advised that the CEO has not received any questions. Item 11 is questions without notice that are not specific to the employee reports. Anything? No. Item 12, announcement of confidential matters for which the meeting may be closed to the public. So the following confidential reports are covered in section 19 of this agenda: interim FOGO supply agreement and East Rockingham Waste to Energy project update. Item 13, business not dealt with from a previous meeting. There is nil. Item 14 is employee reports. We have 5 items under this section, and are there any items that councillors wish to withdraw to discuss? We will be withdrawing 14.4 because we have an amendment provided. Anything else? No? So if not, may I please have a mover and seconder to move the officer recommendation on block with the exception of item 14.4. Move Councillor Sutherland, seconded Deputy Chair. All those in favour? That is unanimous. Okay, so we'll now move to item 14.4. Appointment of an independent presiding member and independent deputy of the presiding member to the Audit, Risk and Improvement Committee. So councillors, in the red folder, there is an amendment to the officer recommendation, and I'll ask the CEO to explain the changes.
Thank you. Through the chair, the amendment is on the limb number 6. As a result of us setting the meeting fees at $800 per meeting, the current policy stays at the maximum. So we're requesting as a result of that to also amend the policy.
Okay. Any questions for the CEO? If not, can I have a mover and a seconder? Move Councillor Sutherland, seconded Deputy Chair. Councillor Sutherland, anything? Deputy Chair?
No, thank you.
Okay, anyone wish to speak against? If not, I'll put it to the vote. All those in favour? That is unanimous. Okay, so we now move on to item 15, which is reports of committees. So can I please have a mover and seconder for the Audit, Risk and Improvement Committee minutes of the meeting held on the 4th of June 2026 to be confirmed? Moved Councillor Hamilton, seconded Deputy Chair. All those in favour? That is unanimous. Item 16, reports of delegates, there is nil. Item 17, members' motions of which previous notice has been given, there is nil. Item 18, new business of an urgent nature, there is nil.
Sorry, Madam Chair, did you do 14.5?
Oh, no, is it as part of
On block. Item 19 is confidential matters for which the meeting may be closed to the public. So can I please have a mover and seconder that the meeting be closed to members of the public for the purpose of dealing with matters of a confidential nature? Moved Deputy Chair, seconded Councillor Hamilton. All those in favour? That is unanimous. So I declare the meeting reopened at 6:28 p.m. and the live streaming is now continuing. So I'll just read out the recommendations. The resolutions, the whole thing.
Yes.
So 19.1, interim FOGO supply agreement. Council resolved that 1, Council authorises the early termination of the interim FOGO supply agreements with the City of Swan and the Shire of Mundaring. 2, the chairperson and the CEO be authorised to sign a deed of termination for the interim FOGO supply agreement under common seal with the City of Swan. 3, the chairperson and the CEO be authorised to sign a deed of termination for the interim FOGO supply agreement under common seal with the Shire of Mundaring. 4, the report remains confidential and is certified by the chairperson and CEO. Item 19.2, East Rockingham Waste to Energy Project update. Council resolved the resolutions and report remain confidential and be certified by the chairperson and CEO. Item 20 is future meetings of council, and I think it is to be considered if required. Pardon? Yeah, so it's if required. If required, on the 25th of July. And I will now declare the meeting closed at 6:29 p.m. Thank you, everyone.